Good morning from Iceland. Just landed about half an hour ago. Locally, it's about 7:30 in the morning, still dark here. And I'm about 40 minutes from the capital. Flew Icelandic Air here. There was no food on the plane, so let's go find a place to eat. So about 20 minutes away from the airport. You smell sulfur in the air. I think I'm right by the famous Blue Lagoon. Wish I had time to go this time. Oh yeah, you definitely smell that. The smell of like a million rotten eggs. Just got into the capital, Reykjavík, and I always love walking along the streets of a place I've never been to, and these houses look so interesting. They're all just in multi-colors. Like each house, each building is a different color. There's lime purple, there's pink over there. It's like simplistic, yet colorful. And this is where I'm going for breakfast. This is a really famous bakery. Then this is one of the only places that's open right now. What this place is really famous for are these freshly baked cinnamon rolls. And these are supposed to be the best cinnamon rolls in the world. They look good, they definitely smell good. It's definitely a delicious cinnamon roll. It's a lot different than the typical cinnamon rolls I've had, which are usually very soft. This is a nice and toasty cinnamon roll. I think the best part is when you get to the center. That's really good. The center is where this thing starts tasting like a fluffy, sweet, cinnamony cloud. You see all the cinnamon in the middle too, so it's also where the flavor resides. This is really, really good. Like really, really good cinnamon roll. This cinnamon roll is sweet. I don't feel like it's overly sweet. As you can see, way less frosting in the cinnamon rolls here. So less sweet, more cinnamony. I mean, the outside is toasty, inside is soft, it's nice and gooey. It just gets better and better as you get to the center. That's pretty awesome. Another thing I got, this is called a wienerbrød. Probably saying that wrong. A wienerbrød? And it translates to Danish pastry. It looks like a fairly flaky pastry with some nuts and maybe some cinnamon in the middle. It's like a really flat Danish. Oh, this is yummy. It tastes like if a Danish and a cinnamon roll had a really delicious flaky baby. That's covered in nuts. It's flaky, sweet, very nutty, very cinnamony. That's pretty darn good. I still like the cinnamon roll better, but that was a good pastry. Overall, really interesting little bakery. You can see everything being made in-house. The bread looks really cool as well. Good first stop here in Iceland. Still really early, and I can't check into my Airbnb until this afternoon. I'm gonna see if I can find some hot food, and if not, probably just gonna take a nap in the car. This is the only cafe slash restaurant that's open right now. It's right across the street from Iceland's most famous church. And this is inspired by Iceland's natural landscape, specifically the lava flows. It's definitely the most unique design I've ever seen of a church. So for breakfast, I got the Loki platter, which is kind of like a combination of very traditional Icelandic dishes. So there is smoked lamb, there's a piece of dried fish, there is smoked trout with cottage cheese on rye. Rye bread, of course, is famous here. There's also mashed fish on rye. And this is scary. Oh. The fermented shark. As soon as this platter came to the table, I smelled something that's extremely pungent and kind of smoky. And I was trying to figure out where the smell came from because it is a very heavy-handed smell. So I figured it might be from one of the bigger dishes, but nope. This. Oh my gosh. So of course the fermented shark is a very traditional Icelandic dish. It smells like ammonia, very pungent ammonia. And when the waitress brought it over, she said to chew this for about 14, 15 seconds and then swallow. I don't know if that's a dare. I think I'll save the shark for last. This looks really good. So this is the mashed fish on rye. It resembles mashed potatoes and it's a hefty portion of food, really heavy. And it's made by boiling and smashing white fish with mashed potatoes and onions. A little chive on here. I like this. This tastes like pure comfort food. Oh, and the rye bread is absolutely delicious. It's so good. The texture is thick, it's creamy, it's very hearty. Buttery potatoes, very mild, gentle flakes of fish, and it's sitting on top of rye bread that's incredibly dense, a little sweet. I think it's delicious. This is my kind of food right here. Next, let me try this. So this is traditional smoked lamb, and it's sitting on a piece of flatbread. Wow, that is the smokiest meat I think I've ever had in my life. It's incredibly smoky. The flatbread is a little sweet. Kind of remind me of the rye, but wow. Every bite you take, it's like you bit into a volcano. I don't think I've ever had anything as smoky as this lamb before. Nope, nothing gamey about it. Savory, tender. After I take a bite of this, smoke should be coming out of my nostrils. It was good. Let's try the shark. Originally, I was just thinking about saving this for last, but then I don't know how I feel eating something like this after like a stomach full of food. So take a bite, chew for 14, 15 seconds. Here we go. Well, that was interesting. That thing tastes exactly like Windex that's having a midlife crisis. The ammonia flavor is so sharp and strong. It's crunchy and rubbery at the same time. And the first 5 seconds I was chewing it kind of tasted all right. But then the more you chew, the more that pungent taste and flavor just kind of travels around your mouth and your nose. And, oh, it's still everywhere. And that's only just like a small piece. I can't imagine eating like a giant chunk of that. They gave me 2 pieces, so. Yeah, snappy, rubbery. Oh my God, that one was way stronger. The ammonia flavor. If you ever do this, I recommend just holding your breath. Like, don't breathe while you're chewing. You won't like it. It's rubbery too. It's kind of tastes like a super overcooked squid that's lost the will to live. One of the most pungent things I ever had. Like, it's already gone down the hatch, and I feel like the ammonia smell itself is still trying to kill me. Oh, let's take a bite of my mashed fish. Oh man. I am going on a food tour later today, so this fermented shark might pop back up again, but I'm okay never run into this thing ever again. Dry fish. Yeah, that's fish jerky. Very good. This is the smoked trout with cottage cheese. That's really smoky too. I really like the rye bread. It's thick and dense and sweet and earthy, almost like a very deep, rich molasses flavor to it. Very good with anything savory. Love the rye bread. Hate the shark. Really interesting first taste of traditional Icelandic dishes. My favorite thing, definitely the mashed fish. That's delicious. You can tell that's local comfort food right away. It's a really nice Airbnb. Look at that beautiful view of the church. So did sleep in the car for a few hours, still a little groggy. Gonna shower and get ready. I'm going on an Icelandic food tour in just a little bit. See you then. This is the most modern area of the city. And apparently these apartments up here, I don't know if you can see, like right over there, the most expensive apartments in Iceland. They do got a killer view. This place looks good. So this is the first stop we're stopping on. And lamb is apparently the national food here in Iceland, and this place is really known for their lamb ribeye. Very, very tender lamb. With some caramelized onions, potatoes, cauliflower. Vegetables taste fresh, the sauce is good. Not bad. I really did like the lamb I had this morning. Really delicious. I did not know that lamb was the #1 food here in Iceland. Really interesting to know. Also, this area that we're in is probably like the center area of the capital. This is where a ton of restaurants are. Some Chinese food too, whoa. A lot of seafood restaurants. I'm on a little food tour right now. We're gonna hit about 5 places. I think I'm gonna stay behind and eat more food after this tour. So many places I wanna go to. This is a super famous hot dog stand. Look at all, everyone's here as a tourist. A lot of tourists here. Definitely gonna come back here. Walking around Iceland, the architecture is so interesting. Like majority of the construction of the houses and even the buildings, as you can see, and a lot of them have that A-frame design. And the reason is because it snows a lot here. So this design just allows for the snow to not accumulate on your roof. And also the wind can just blow through. And it's also more aerodynamic. Plus it looks really cool. So doing the shark again, and apparently this is gonna be a much milder version than what I had this morning. Apparently what I had this morning was just very intense. Fermented shark part 2. A lot more mild, way less ammonia flavor. A little bitter. As you chew, it gets worse and worse, just like before. So apparently what I learned from our guy, Day, Iceland people don't love the shark either.
No. I mean, it depends on the version of the shark. This is a mild version. There are people that like the mild version. My mom and dad, they would eat a jar of this. But the strongest version, I can safely say no one likes that. If they say they like it, they are lying.
And what I had this morning was pretty, that was a strong one, right?
100%.
That was really strong. Well, no more shark on this tour. That was it. I think I'm okay with that. After eating lamb, gotta have some fish. And this is grilled Arctic char over some baby mashed potatoes. This is great. Arctic char is so elegant and mild. This thing is perfectly cooked. Got a nice bit of smoke from the grill. And look at how tender this thing is and juicy. Look at it just break apart. Beautiful, melt in your mouth meat. It's so simple and elegant at the same time. The potatoes are delicious too. Wow, this is perfectly cooked. Just a tiny bit of bitterness from the char. Little mashed capers on top as well. Oh, this is phenomenal. I like this more than a lamb. This is such a beautiful bite of fish.
It's smooth landing. It's smooth landing. Yeah.
This restaurant was built from a former politician's house. So everything, look at this, just like walking into someone's house. This is kind of like what I had this morning. So it's cotton potatoes. Like a fancier version of, I guess, what I had this morning. Flaky fish, potatoes good. A very mild dish. Not bad, I like it. This is the famous Icelandic land dog. And the best way to eat this, apparently, you gotta just put all the toppings on here. So what's interesting is they put the onions on the bottom. So there's fresh onions and fried onions. And on top there's ketchup, there's some, I think brown mustard and a remoulade sauce. This is something I've been really looking forward to since coming here. Hey, look. This is a really good hot dog. What's interesting about this hot dog is it's mostly lamb. And look at how juicy this thing is. Light, snappy casing. I love the crunchy onions on the bottom. The sauces are good, makes it much more rich, adds more flavor, adds more umami. This is a really scrumptious hot dog. I think adding everything is absolutely the right call. Both type of onions doing their thing. The crunchy onions are really good in this hot dog because everything is soft, the meat soft, it's tender, the bun soft, but the crunchy onions add so much. The sauces are good, rich, creamy, a little zesty. Yeah, this is freaking delicious. I love this. I could eat a whole bunch more of these. Lamb hot dog is really so good. I am still thinking about that hot dog. That was probably better than any hot dog I had in the US. That lamb hot dog, I kid you not, better than pork. Okay, here we are. I want to try out a food hall here in Iceland, and food halls are really becoming a new trend here because you can get so much different types of food. Go check one out. And this one is right by my Airbnb. Wow, it's a really nice food hall. So there's pizzas, fish and chips. There's some Vietnamese food. There's a steak and pasta place that sells gelato that's closed. So there are a lot of these food halls across the city. This place is known for, oh look, they got Icelandic hot dogs as well. I'm so tempted to just get another one. So they have fish and chips. There's lamb soup, lamb burger, lamb chops. Yeah, definitely a lot of lamb here. Lamb steak sandwich, whoa. So this is the fish and chips. Salad, fries, and two ginormous pieces of golden cod with flakes of Icelandic salt on top. Yeah, these are two ginormous pieces of cod. Beautifully flaky on the outside. Oh, this is gonna be good for sure. Break, oh, there's so much juice inside. Break that open and look at that flaky, ultra juicy, this thing looks like it just came out of the ocean. Piece of cod inside, just absolutely glistening with juice. This is so good, like so good. I love trying fish and chips wherever I go. And of course, this country is known for cod, and they are definitely not messing around when it comes to their fish and chips. You get such a superb crunch from the outside shell. I mean, just look at this thing. I had to put this piece on a fork because the juice has just soaked through the breading on the outside. That cod is just incredibly clean tasting. One of the juiciest fish and chips I ever had. Fries, crispy. Delicious. Oh, this is a superb plate of fish and chips. Again, just the size of this thing. Oh my God. Piping hot too. So freaking good. Okay, this is another traditional Icelandic dish that I really wanted to try. This is the local lamb soup. Also, sorry, I had to switch cameras. I've been trying out this new DJI camera, which I love the image quality. I had it for, I think, about a month or so. Just completely died. This lamb soup is just one of the most iconic dishes here in Iceland. The pieces of lamb, look at this. Some of them has a little bit of cartilage. There's fat. The broth looks wonderfully light and clear. Just tastes like a warm, comforting hug. You can tell right away this is comfort food. Like as soon as I took my first spoonful, you just start feeling all cozy inside. The broth, like I said, really light. At the same time, very flavorful. The vegetables are incredibly hearty. Try a piece of the lamb. Wow. There's something about the lamb here in Iceland. It's so clean tasting. And I think it's because the sheep here, they're all just kind of roaming wild on volcanic hills and just eating the grass and the moss. The meat just tastes absolutely pristine. Really reminds me of the beef I had in Argentina, where that whole region of South America, very pristine, very tender. There's almost like a slight sweetness to it. And the soup is just filled with all the nice umami that comes with it. It's a simple, but yet such a deliciously comforting dish. I feel like this is Iceland's version of chicken soup. For me, I'd rather have this any day of the week. what I do really like about these food halls is that you can go for a burger or some fish and chips, or you can get like a beautifully crafted dish of local Icelandic cod. And I do really recommend, if you ever come to Iceland, focus on lamb and seafood. And this is Icelandic cod grilled. Look at this, so beautiful, with parsnip puree and butter sauce with little potatoes on the side. Oh, that is so beautiful looking. Absolutely glistening when you cut into this fish. Take it for a swim in the sauce. Seafood here is on a whole different level. That cod is so amazing. One of the most tender pieces of cod I ever put in my mouth. It's clean, mild, flaky. The sauce is creamy with a little bit of heat. Let's add some of this parsnip puree. When you put that piece of cod in your mouth and just push it against the roof of your mouth, the whole thing just completely evaporates. First time I had something a little spicy in this country. Oh, little diced apples on the side for some sweet acid. Potatoes delicious as well. I love fish dishes here. I think one of the best things I had today, the Arctic char. That might be the only thing I like more than the hot dog. And now this. One of the best things I had today. Also, the DJI cameras start working again. It's weird. It's like sometimes randomly it just freezes, but when it's working, it's a really nice camera. Last meal of the day, I'm at one of the most popular restaurants here in Reykjavík, and it's called the Fish Company. And obviously here you gotta get some fish. So I got their freshest fish trio, and what comes to the table right away is really cool. So there's bread, there's some homemade butter, and they give you some granola. So they're saying take the bread, dunk it into some butter, and then dip it into the granola. Wow. I wish they did that everywhere. Wow, this is really good. The butter is rich and creamy. The granola is delicious. Wow. Crunchy, sweet. I can't believe that comes with a meal. That butter is delicious, by the way. This is really cool. This is some moosh boosh. So tiger prawns with some wasabi and creme fraiche and a little bit of fennel as well. The prawns are snappy. The flavor is absolutely perfect. It's so refreshing and delicious. This is one heck of a moosh boosh. The 3-fish trio platters here just looks amazing. So first I got the halibut with chimichurri, then wolffish. This thing looks wild. You do not want to be in the river next to this fish. I'm really glad I'm eating the wolffish here, but I feel like it could easily be the other way around if I'm just floating on the water somewhere. Also, this is the place fish. It's kind of like the halibut. Let me try the halibut first. Wow. That is some delicate looking, glistening, flaky pieces of meat. Wow. 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Super flaky, mild fish. Perfectly delicate. And on the bottom is sitting on some sort of puree, like a potato puree. Yeah, a creamy, rich potato puree. The chimichurri sauce is incredible. And it also looks like they fry some quinoa and put it on top. They're so light and yummy. So, the wolffish is gorgeous as well. So this is oven baked, beautifully brown on the outside. Again, inside looks juicy, super delicate. That was a life-changing bite of fish. What? This is one of the most delicate, melts in your mouth, absolutely wonderful. One of the best bite of fish I've ever had, ever. Oh, how is this so good? First of all, this is cooked so perfectly. A delightful light crunch on the outside. The contrast is unbelievable. Comparing this fish to the halibut tastes like leather compared to how tender this fish is. It's one of the softest fish you'll ever put in your mouth. Oh, it's so good. And the last one is a deep fried plaice. Oh wow, look how juicy this is. Look at that. That is some next level crunchy shell. This is so good, I'm getting borderline emotional right now. It's also so tender. 3 incredible pieces of fish, 3 extremely different textures. The flavor profile with the vegetables and the puree and the chimichurri is bright, a little zesty. It's flavored so incredibly well. This is just an absolute 10 out of 10 masterful, like Iron Chef Grand Championship winning plate of fish. Highly recommend getting this if you're ever here. Also, I loved what I had this morning so much. I had to get their Arctic char here. This looks like fried mushrooms, maybe? There's some salmon roll, and this is the Arctic char. Oh my gosh. It's so tender. It breaks off incredibly easy. Oh my gosh. Arctic char, must try when you're here. Both plates of fish are pretty much the best fish I've ever had in my life. Nothing simple about it. The sauce, the ingredients are so smoky. The smoke plays such a huge role in the flavor of this fish. It has so much depth and umami to this dish. I think these are some dried fruit. Brings a little sweetness, a little earthy flavor to this dish. Oh my gosh, wow. Especially the parts with a little bit of roll. Oh man, every bite releases so much pop and umami. Oh, this is a sun chunk, by the way. It's sweet, crunchy. There is so much different texture and flavor going on in this dish, and none of it hides the awesome, tender, beautifully light flavor of the char. I've had a lot of fish dishes in my life. What I had tonight might just be the pinnacle. It's almost overwhelming, all the flavors and textures. It's crunchy, it's rich, creamy, it's melty, it's tender, it's citrusy, it's zesty, and there's apples in there to kind of balance out all the richness of the other flavors. This might be one of the best places I ever had in my life, this restaurant. Oh, the flavors are so intense and so glorious. That is a 10 out of 10 dinner. If you ever come to Iceland, 100% put this on your list. Wow, bread's delicious. Never thought about mixing bread with granola. What a genius move. Absolutely must try. All the flavors are so well-rounded. This place is like a Michelin star restaurant that actually gives you a lot of food. This to me is the best meal I had in Iceland so far. I've only been here for 1 day, but one of the best fish meals in the world. Maybe the best. Just didn't know you could have so much flavor in a plate of fish. And there's so much going on, but at the same time, nothing's taken away from the natural flavors of the fish. It just all works. Such a masterpiece. Wow, that was a heck of a finale. One of the best restaurants I've ever been to. And there's some things I haven't even tried yet, like their lobster soup's supposed to be good, their reindeer carpaccio is supposed to be good. But what a first day here in Iceland. Gotta try some very unique delicacies. I knew something was happening when the waitress brought the shark and started laughing. Also, like I said, this is such a beautiful, beautiful country. And it's also, I think, one of the safest, if not the safest country in the world. So best thing today, definitely that seafood restaurant. That was the ultimate grand finale. After that, I think the other Arctic char and the hot dog. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I'm like, it's a hot dog, how good could it be? That was an amazing hot dog. And as always, all the places I went to listed down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again. See you later.